so with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff. Figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has graced the octagon yet again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have a massive reach advantage. So we'll see what he chooses to do here in the early going, if he leans on the grappling or the wrestling. But that reach is a very powerful thing in modern-day mixed martial arts. It's one thing to have a reach advantage. It's another thing to use it as masterfully as Jon Jones has done in the past. Muhammad going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He jumped guillotine right away. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Great job changing the position and getting that reversal. Getting them out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Johnny Bones. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking the Kimura. Watch for him to step over to try to get him up on his hip
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
I need you to move, scramble.
Jones is in half guard.
Nice transition.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Jones.
Gotta be careful here.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Late round action now, and the storyline has been Jon Jones really from the outset. The ground and pound has been absolutely vicious.
Yeah, just getting back to himself, J.A. Getting back to, I'm the guy that's going to take you down and put your head through the canvas. He got takedowns early. He made sure that he took advantage of being in dominant positions and made his opponents pay.
Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Gotta grab the wrist.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Beautiful transition.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Finish him. Finish him.
Round two straight ahead. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Deep breath and relax. There's a lot of blood. Cut you open good. Brett wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. The right hand just misses. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Jones.
I am starting to lose track. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, and the night that one landed right on the spot. He's got to start throwing now. Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Muhammad ground and pound from half guard now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Muhammad's got the full mount.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Muhammad's back in full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face. His eye is so damaged. The blood is pouring everywhere. This has become very, very dangerous for him.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Belal Muhammad. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
It's work, come on.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Muhammad's back to the side control now.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Jones's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Nicely done. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Muhammad. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Good exchange there inside. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he got out.
This is a terrible position.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
All right, round three coming up next. Well, we got to think some bonus money is coming the way of these two athletes at night's end, and remarkably, they've both been able to stay in the fight despite absorbing a shit ton of damage.
I mean, the amount of damage that these two have taken in this fight is crazy. They've been able to stand on a coin and go toe-for-toe in the middle of the octagon.
And as usual, they gave our replay guys in the truck a lot to work with.
Yeah, a lot to work with, because neither one of them have tried to use defense. They're proving how tough they are, but they really aren't using the skills that will allow for them to be fighting for a long time. You gotta keep moving your head You cannot take these type of heavy strikes so frequently.
And it looked like maybe one of those coaches thought about getting involved. They're going to be watching the action closely as these two absolute warriors and damaged athletes try to get the upper hand in this next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Jones gets hit with that stiff jab there.
Another punch to the head.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Very active in the clinch here and lands a beautiful shot to the head. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming away with these two individuals at night two.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he will try to chase down that figure.
These guys are leaking all over each other.
Oh my goodness. Left hook, right hand.
All right, the referee has stepped in here as expected. He is going to call in the doctor to look at what is a pretty significant cut that he's dealing with.
It's a mess. It's completely a mess, and I'd be very surprised if this fight continues.
All right, looks as though the fight is going to continue. The referee checking on the athlete one more time.
A bit surprising. I didn't know if they would let this guy continue, but here we go.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside position has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's... Oh, my God.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Now he's going full mount. That was nice.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full. They're working full tonight. I mean, the cutmen are having to try to piece these two together after every single round. But this has been fun. This has been a fun fight between two incredibly tough mixed martial artists, and they are laying it on the line.
Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Belal Muhammad. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. About 2 minutes here to go in round three. Muhammad's right back to the full mount.
Oh. Changing the position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Muhammad ground and pound from half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Look to counter that hook.
20 seconds to go. Muhammad's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Working out of the half guard here. Final seconds of round 3. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Jones's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see.
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Jones gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Big knee there. Level change there, goes for the takedown. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He jumped on it so quick, and now he's just going from step to step, trying to get the finish. It's about to be over. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. He has done such a great job of targeting that cut that now he has his opponent in a critical situation.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Jones is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Jones is right back to the full mount here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you...
Yeah, he's trying to get to the Darce here.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
Tight submission locked in. Darce choke seems to be very close to being finished. He cannot get inside.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Work. I'm standing up.
Wow, he
Work.
gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish.
Oh, and he's out. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you. You can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and
Darce choke attempt here.
that Darce choke is tight.
High High-level Darce choke attempt here.
A big part of submission defense is just being able to relax in the face of adversity.
Oh, flatten him on his back there.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Take a deep breath.
Good work from the top here by Jones. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, this is exactly the set. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Muhammad's a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're...
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Good, solid strike on the ground. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, heading back to the corner, and Muhammad's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round and picking up exactly where he left off.
Slow it down.
Lead kick is true there by Belal Muhammad. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up when the fight's standing.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
Jones gets back up again. Nicely done. Oh, wow. Beautiful throw. Muhammad's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Dominate those wrists.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Muhammad's back in full mount.
Posture and punch. Posture and punch.
This is where he wants to be.
Kick him off.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight. Belly down on the bar.
Oh, he's out.
Notice how his opponent circled back off to his right, back towards the side that his opponent was on, got his hips all the way across to release the pressure off of his arm. Beautiful submission defense.
Use your footwork. Let's get focused.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Belal Muhammad.
Escape.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oh, Jones gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Head kick attempt, unable to find the target. Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setups to his takedowns, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase a submission.
Jones is doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Final round. All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
Yeah, that's gonna do
stops
it.
it.
No surprise there. The ringside physician has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that cut just too big for him to continue through. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, John Bones Jones!
Well, he is still the consensus greatest mixed martial artist of all time, according to a lot of people, and tonight's performance is going to do nothing to take away from that. A big win for Johnny Bones Jones here tonight. A lot of people thought, given this training camp, that maybe he would be up against it in this matchup. Well, still all John Jones when that octagon door closes. And this is a big one for him, for his Jackson Wink MMA team. I think they proved a lot to the MMA masses here tonight. Massive victory for Johnny Bones Jones.